Welcome back to another special edition of the Power Play Show with your hockey coach guru, Coach Frenchy, back in the booth tonight. Tonight we're going to talk about the fantasy hockey, the top sleeper of the upcoming season 2021-2022. Have a lot of game, 8 game in action tonight for the preseason for the NHL. So we're going to follow up what's going on around the league. Of course, the Florida Panthers out in Dallas. Lead at the beginning of the second period, score 2-0. Toronto 3-0 over the Ottawa Senators. Washington losing 4-3, and Winnipeg right now at that moment 1-0 against Edmonton. I'm watching the game on my right side, 2-0. I apologize. And then also the Detroit Red Wings, the last time I checked, the score was 1-0. So a lot of things going on around the league. Welcome, everybody. First of all, Nicolas de Bono from Sherbrooke. Oh, not that one, Coach. I always forget it's changing. From Westmount and Montreal, the number one game, fans, Canadian Giant. From the Hunter Gamer 2008, back in the house tonight. Hola, buenas noches, noches, buddy. ¿Cómo está? From the west state of the Florida, the Sunshine State. She's maybe in the Fort Myers area tonight. Who knows? The only thing we know, she show up every night with us to stop by because she loves hockey. Of course, Kimberly. From the British Columbia, another supporter of the Hockey Nation Live show. Show up every time, Mr. Luke in the house. From Toronto, Ontario, Mr. Enoch Tap. The swimmer, the teacher, the number one fans of the Vegas Golden Knight, back in the house tonight, Mr. Adam Berger. Welcome, everybody. Thanks to join us tonight for another great show at the Power Play. We have right now, like I said, we'll see. I don't know what's going on. It's not many people anymore. So maybe people are tired to see me. I don't know what's going on, but we struggle, to be honest with you. But that's another subject. A Stephen member from Sweden in the house. Lauren Bruns was looking good yesterday, yes. Have a great game. Vegas will go overall. You know, at the end of the day, that's not the outcome of the game, but it's more about how they play together. A couple of players played well for the Vegas yesterday. A couple of games was pretty good, to be honest with you, but some are weak on the lineup. Edmonton played with a full lineup yesterday, beat the Seattle Kraken 6-0. Colorado have nobody on the ice, honestly. Look like Edmonton tonight, it's not all there. You know, so it depends, you know. So the preseason game for me, it's about the chemistry per line. So we'll be interesting to see that and go from there. Mr. Speck in the house. I feel more confident with him at the backup. The key of Laurent Brossois is he never played 30 games. That's the problem. And so can he handle a season of 30 games? We don't know yet. That's the first question. The second question is Robin Leonard. How many games is going to play? Can he handle a big season of 60, 70 games for not on the scheduled regular season, but with the playoff? That's what another problem with it. But they are not the only team with a lot of question about the goaltender. We can go with Toronto. We can go with Carolina. We heard now Carrie Price is out at that moment with an inflammation of the knee. So what happening at the beginning of the season? Jake Allen with who? McNiven or Caden Primo? So a lot of question around the league happening at that moment. And that's what Montreal faced, a lot of injuries. Cole Caulfield today we heard Mathis Norlander is a daily day-to-day, like also Joel Edmondson. So, and Mike Hoffman is going to be out for, 3 to 4 weeks at that moment. So, it's not a great start for the Montreal Canadiens, to be honest with you, with injuries, but that's part of hockey, right? So, that's what happened. Full team playing for the Oilers, and not tonight, not tonight. Not tonight. So they are not there. It's Winnipeg just scored the third goal of the night. This time, Ekman is a Russian goaltender for the Oilers, honestly. Joseph Lahan back in the house with Johnny Golden. By the way, Joseph, don't forget, tomorrow, preview New Jersey and Montreal Canadiens in the same email. So every people are member of the show, you're going to get an email from me tomorrow about the Montreal Canadiens and the New Jersey Devils. So that's what's happening about that. So Atlanta Weather back in the house. Dawson Mercer just scored, tie up the game against the Washington Capitals. It's now 4-4, I believe. And a great goal for Alexander Holtz tonight. Joseph, I don't know if you see this goal, but it was pretty good. I believe Marc Bergevin want to stay, but they obviously have to reach a deal. They work for both sides. Both sides continue to talk. There are a lot of pressure on this situation. Hire Rod Blake, Adam. Unfortunately, Montreal cannot hire need to be a French Canadian as a general manager for Montreal Canadiens. That's their first request or requirement to become a general manager in Montreal, and unfortunately, that will not happen. Yeah, exactly. Joseph Olsz shot a lightning bolt on that goal. It was pretty amazing. Alexander Olsz to get there. Owen Tippet scored for Florida. Then the goal gave to Marchman at the end of the day. So I was watching the game when I came here before we start, and now it's 2-0 Florida Panthers. Washington and New Jersey is 4-4. 4-1 Columbus against St. Louis Blues and 9 minutes 54 seconds to go. Try to get the best I can get for you guys. Toronto 3-0 over Ottawa, 10:31 to go. And I don't know, I was a little bit behind about that. So the only thing with ESPN Plus, guy, every time I move the screen to under screen, I'm losing the game like backwards. But anyway, it's not a big deal. Who is back tonight? Why not to start right away at the beginning of the night? We did it yesterday. Again, because we see that already. Welcome, Zenith Gaming. Not only that, but also La Petite Fille, Miss Zaela. Bonne journée, bonne soirée et amuse-toi bien à l'école demain. Parce que je crois que tu vas l'écouter demain matin. Donc, on te souhaite une très bonne journée jeudi matin. Et aussi, on dit bonjour à Caroline. Welcome, Caroline. And Dave Zennegamin. Welcome aboard. Long time ago. Do you think Mac make it to the season? Yes, he will. I don't see why not. All right. It's just like Josh Molson have to make some decision. You don't like to have a GM go all the way during the year and you don't know what's going on with him. So at some point in October, we're going to hear the situation with Marc Bergevin and Montreal Canadiens, Josh Molson. They will have to figure out something right away. They will need to talk about this and see what's happening. Now he can decide, say, look, Josh, Mr. Molson, I'm not going to not to renew my contract, but let's look searching for the new GM. Everything like that. I believe it's a case. Matthew Dash is going to be the first one on the list of the Montreal Canadiens. Yeah, it's okay. Zenith, you're busy. That's part of the world we are. But we are always here. Gold Star, Dollar Star. Yeah, 2-0 Stop Motion Benta Studio. Welcome aboard. Thanks to join us tonight. They have a lot of opportunity. The score does not show stop the game, honestly. Dallas Star dominate the first period against the Florida Panthers. And but, you know, it's just the preseason. Hello, Coach. Panthers leading 2-0. Yes, sir. The shuttle checker against the Dallas Star. Something like that. not a problem in it. It's a pleasure. Dallas goal exactly happening at that moment in front of the net. Gibson, honestly, is a goaltender for the Florida Panthers. And then he was Radulov is there. I don't know the goal go to Radulov. It would be interesting. We have about almost like 7 players right there. And 2-1 Dallas, 24 shot for the Dallas Star versus 12. So you can see that, like I mentioned earlier, domination of the Dallas Star overall. But Dallas Star play with a lot of, veteran players. And Florida Panthers have only like Tippets and a couple bottom 6 forward with that lineup tonight. So that's just normal, honestly, guys. It's nothing big, major about that one over there. Dallas goal, Knight playing a spec. No, it's Christian Gibson is between the pipes. Razaska, I score an OT goal. That's how you've been there. It's Gibson spec. Here we go. Your answer. Thanks for joining us. We did not talk about the homework. What are you talking about, Coach? Of course, you have to click. No, you don't have to. If you want to, click on the like. That'd be great. The last couple of nights, it's I don't know. If we don't attract people anymore, since we got the 50,000 viewers, everybody left. We don't keep anybody anymore. So I don't know. It's it is what it is, right? At some point. So that's what's happening around the league at that moment. Like I said, mentioned to you tonight, we're going to go about a couple of news around the league. It was not a busy day in NHL today, but I'm going to show to you the sleeper of the fantasy hockey tonight. I did not do deep search. I find a couple of names, or 30 names, different names, where they are becoming a sleeper. So when I point to you, it's maybe the players you can look about your fantasy hockey for the upcoming season. And I'm going to give you why. Some of them are rookies. Winnipeg, no, I thought it was a goal. I'm sorry. If some are rookies, I don't know if they're going to make the team, but if they make the team, it's some players you have to look about this. So we know the Hockey Nation I showed the draft of the fantasy hockey is going to be Sunday, unfortunately, this weekend. If we have too many people, cannot make it, we'll go to changing, but have to move for Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, I ref 7 game, and I have to be all around from 7 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock, until we come back at 9 o'clock, because I said I have to be back at 9 o'clock for the live show, again, watching the game between Ottawa and the Montreal Canadiens. So that's what's happening about this. Let's jump in a little bit about the news around the league. Of course, hockey talk never stop. And why, Coach, you don't do the play-by-play preseason? It's because you have it's not like a regular season. It's just like, for me, it's one way usually, those games, and it's not like the great hockey, to be honest with you. They are not, and I don't know. I just feel it's not necessary to do that. Some of them, you can see other creator on YouTube channel does it, but not yet for me. 13 days, 13 days, 13 days. 13 days.
Oh, really? What's the matter with you?
Yes.
You're killing me.
Yes, I'm kidding you, because it's 13 days. I count the days now on my wall. I just want to give you an idea how long I want to be at the hockey start. So 13 days. We talked about this morning, guys. I don't want to go deeper, but I will tell you one thing. My prediction is going to be suspended for the year. What are you talking about? But the Hockey Federation banned Andrei Deniskin for 13 games for the racist behavior. Deniskin can get rid of the 10 game paying by if he pay $1,800. He will miss only 3 games. But now we heard a little bit later during the day. It's going to be a little bit more longer. And now Luc Tardif have a great interview in French late afternoon. And he said they will take care about that situation. It's something cannot exist anymore in hockey. So I will not be surprised if Andrei Deniskin is going to be, suspended at least for the rest of the season over there, or any hockey, professional hockey. So that would be happen about that one over there. Here we go. It's Gibson Speck, Bunny Monkey. Oh, okay. Jordan score again his former team. I did not look the score for Seattle yet, to be honest with you. I can look about this. I have so many computers. I can check this. Florida 2-1, Winnipeg 3-0, 1-1 Chicago, Detroit. And I don't see the score. Seattle, 2-0 Seattle. Oh, wow. That's awesome. If a Giordano score again his old team, that'd be good. Is it October yet? It is October, because in 2 days we're going to be exhausted. Where is Camilleri? You talk about Mike Camilleri. Have you seen Claire respond? I see this today about that situation, about this. I think it was really nice to say that, and he's right. And it still exists, guys. If you believe this does not exist anymore in NHL, it exists. Not on gesture, but on verbal. You still have some bad talk between players, unfortunately. Not like he was before, right? But I will tell you something. Mike Camilleri, just to keep back to him, he was retired like 3 years ago, I believe, in NHL. So that's what happened with Mike Camilleri. 2018-19, he was retired in our tap. Sorry. So yeah, so what I want to mention, this is happening sometime, but he tried to help. They tried to stop this game. It don't exist anymore. It's like, the women be a part of our hockey now, right? And we have to be sure we open up about this, and, the people will have to pay consequence about that one over there. Coach, could you live stream a game by showing one of the free online stream like YouTube, or is still a no-no? It's a no-no. I'll be honest with you. I could show tonight the game between Columbus and the St. Louis Blues. The game was open up to the public tonight, so I can go there tonight. That would be not a problem. But everything on ESPN, everything like that, I did not get hit, by the way. Only a hot take, he was upset about me. Upset because I think he was, I don't know. I don't know why he was upset, But at the end of the day, YouTube channel just send me, I cannot monetize, and I knew that. But they did not hit me a copyright strike, just a copyright claim. Whereby the NHL, that's normal. It's happened sometimes if we show a video, something like that, so nothing major. But, it's not something you have to do. You should not do. Secondly, I don't want to produce a lot of bad things at that moment. Whatever, the channel right now is really low. And I believe we have to do the right things and play the right way. But some people are very smart, right? I will give you an example. So some people show the game and they unlisted the link. So we're talking about coach. So what he does is, like, example, you text me and I will tell you the link and you can click on it and it's going to be on private channel. And the guy, what he does, he asks people to pay him on PayPal or on Venmo, and he completely shut down the chat. So for me, I'm laughing because I feel like he's smart to do that. But, he don't have like a monetize his channel. But that's another way. Some people go around the rules, whatever it is. I don't know. But he did it. So that, I know I watched a Montreal game last time because he did that way, and someone sent it to me on Twitter. But, it's not a way I want to do it. But that's what's happening. Camilleri is number 13 as well. Okay, I apologize about that. I forgot. That. I apologize. Johnson and Brisky have been very solid, but the monkey, not too bad, honestly. Release the Kraken, score 2-0, Kimberly, about that score over there. I'm a little bit late. When I start talking about something, I'm losing myself. Injury after Hoffman and Caulfield now is the rookie defenseman Matthias Nylander. He is now be out for a few days. It's a day today happening on the Toronto Maple Leaf game. So will be interesting to see that what happening. Talking about Attenborough nurse in the house. The Ottawa Senators announced today that the team has signed a forward Zach Otapchuk to a 3 years entry-level contract, the ELC. The 18-year-old recently played at WHL with the Vancouver Giants, where he posted a major junior career high on the goals, 7 assists, 9.16 minute penalty, 26 during the season. Last season, drafted by the Senators with a first of the 2 second-round selection, 39 overall at the 2021 NHL draft. So congratulations to Mr. Zach. We'll see what's happening. Of course, he's going to be returned in the WHL. I want to mention, because we talk about this, but it's going to be confirmed in the next couple of days, but this is done deal for what we heard from the Montreal Canadiens TV show. And said Julien Brisebois accept a new contract with the Lightning. We don't know yet the amount and the number of the years, but we know Brisebois is not going nowhere. Some rumor and NHL mentioned his name with the Montreal Canadiens. We know he started his career in American Hockey League for the Montreal Canadiens for 3 years, and he got hired by the Tampa Bay Lightning, and he left. So that's what the situation with him about that. Thank you, Frenchy. You're welcome, Alan. Always a pleasure. Coach, on the bottom 6 guy for the money. Happily well in the preseason. Yes, Adam. You know, like I said, another Dallas goal, Robinson. This kid is unbelievable, to be honest with you, for Robinson. You can see the power play, the puck movement. It was pretty good. I love this kid, Robinson, where he finished second during the nomination of the trophy Calder. The bottom 6 Vegas. Look, Vegas is going to be solid. The only place I'm looking for I'm worried is the goaltender situation. But I'm gonna be worried the first 20 games, and the Pacific Division is not, the best one. So Vegas going to fight with Edmonton, and I think that gap between Edmonton and Vegas is going to be closer at what the people are thinking. I want to finish all the news with this one. Of course, we are back with the NHL player flashback Wednesday and Sunday, and this week it was Denis Savard, Savvy, for the Chicago Blackhawks after 3 years with the Montreal Canadiens and 1 year and a half with the Tampa Bay Lightning before he returned with the Chicago Blackhawks. So you have a chance to watch the video. That'd be great. If you like it, please like and leave your comment. Tell us what do you think about Denis Savard. This Pinorama players who have an amazing, great year and NHL with over 36 points. During his career, 881 game. I could be off on that one. That one is coming on my head. So, but I just want to let you know that. So that's what happened about Denis Savard. Let's move on a little bit. What I was mentioned earlier is the hockey. I don't see myself there at that moment, but the top 10 fantasy hockey sleeper of the 2021-2022. And I'll be honest with you, I changed the top 10. Because I put you more players, and I'm going to go through the list together. So we know a lot of people out on the fantasy side. It would be easy to tell you the first one is Connor McDavid. But what I'm going to go for the next evening, I'm going to talk about the goaltender more deeper. I'm going to talk about the defenseman more deeper. And then I'm going to give you my prediction next week. All week next week is all about prediction and NHL on my side. And I will tell you a little bit more about this. Tomorrow, my guys, if you follow me on videos, tomorrow is about Montreal Canadiens, the best contract for the Montreal Canadiens. Then I'm going to give you the best, the worst 5 contract for the upcoming season for the Montreal Canadiens, where Marc Bergevin, he did a good job for the best, but maybe not on the worst. So what happened on that one over there? I'm going to disappear. I'm hiding here. So, all right. So they are not by the best of the best to go all the way down. What I'm giving to you is a sleeper. Example, Matthew Boldy. If he play for the Minnesota Wild, guys, it's a player you have to be careful. You have to watch him. I think Boldy with Marco Rossi could make the lineup for the Minnesota Wild for the upcoming season. That would someone. It's all the 3 asterisks at the end is they are rookies and they are not confirmed to make the season. to be a part of the roster. But I want to share with you, Quentin Byfield is another one over there. He's going to have a job or not. He'll be a spot with a Los Angeles Kings. We don't know yet. But there'll be something to watch about this one over there. What is your fantasy draft, coach? It's Sunday morning now at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. Jimmy Tristel, we know he's going to be with Anaheim Ducks. We know he's going to be the top 3 over there. We know he's going to be on power play. And I think that's a sleeper on my highs over there. I think this kid can get about 20 to 30 points in NHL for upcoming season. So the sleeper guy is not the one you pick up the first 3-4 rounds. It's those players you keep, if you have like 13, 14 round, some 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's why you're looking for that kind of players. Pierre Dubois, he had a very difficult year last season. I think when the Winnipeg Jets, I believe they're going to give him the second center for the upcoming season. It's a one over there. Connor Garland, guys. I believe if you have a choice to pick him around third round pick or the 4th round pick, I'm talking about 12 to 16 team league at that moment. All right. So I think Connor Garland have no problem in my eyes to score 30 goals with the Vancouver Canucks next season. Casey Middlestat. What, coach? Yes. First of all, he's going to be the top 6. He's going to play on power play. He's going to play about 18 to 20 minutes. He's on the rise since last season. Casey had a very difficult time when he came in the NHL. He go back and forth with American Hockey League. But Casey Middlestat is a player to watch for the upcoming season. Alex Newhook, guys, I'm not sure yet. I put his name there. Can he be a part of the roster? If he's be a part of the roster, he's going to be at the bottom 6. So why you put him as a sleeper, coach? Because keep him on your last 2-3 round of your draft. Put eyes on him. Take a little bit more information about if he's going to make it the roster for Colorado. It's someone I'm going to looking for him. Of course, this kid is going to be one of the best hockey players in NHL the next 5 years. Is of the German Tim Sozel. Look, if I was you, if you're a league, you keep players. I would try to get him right away. This year, I would select him about 4 to 6 rounds because I expect him about 60 points for the upcoming season. So if I was you, I would look him. Now, this is a big point about the Jeremy Swayman. Why you put his name there, coach? Because I'm not sure what Ulmark is going to do for upcoming season. That's my biggest problem. Now, Swayman have 10 game in NHL guy. He has what, 7-2-1 or 7-4-1, something like that. He have a .941 and also 1.50 during the season, regular season. So I don't know what he's going to do. But if you're looking at backup number 3, not a backup number 2, a backup number 3, I would jump on it. If you have no goalie at the end, he's still available around like 9, 10, 11, 12 pick round pick, I will look about this. Carter Verhey. Oh, he scored 18 goals, coach. Yes, but I believe he's going to be a wild card. The people will skip on him until the 4th, 5th, 6th round. My point to you is available to score about 25 goals with Montreal, with the Florida. Why, coach? Because he's going to play on the first unit at that moment. Why, coach? Because they're going to use him on power play. So his TOI is going to be high. He's a second year full-time in the NHL. He proved last season with 17, 18 goals. I think he can reach those kind of 50 points. So round number 6, that area or your half of your fantasy draft, that's something you have to look about Carter Verhey. Coach, who do you think will have a better career, Hottinger or Swayman? The problem with Swayman, we don't know yet, right? We just, like I mentioned, you look your eyes only for 10 games. So we have to wait about that part of it. Steve Hottinger, who did not too bad 2 years ago, have not a bad year last season. His record is not great, but his personal on save percentage was not too bad. His goal, again, not too bad also. I'm drafting Cole Caulfield. Yeah, that's something you have to look about this. Oh, this is bigger. Yes, we have a lot of names. I'm going to go a little bit quick on that one. That's third Demko, guys. The Vancouver Canucks going to have a good year this year. Going to be better what they did last year. Demko is going to have he signed a contract 5-5, I believe, last season. He's a number 1 over there. Is going to be about 55 start minimum for the Vancouver Canucks. I believe he's going to get about 30 to 35 W for upcoming season. If I was you, I would look for a Damco, maybe a late first goaltender for your team and your fantasy draft, or a backup. But again, I was you, I would select him as your best goaltender. Joel Farabi, we know what he can do on power play. We know now the open up is ice is over there. No Voracek over there anymore. I think Farabi is going to have a little bit more ice for upcoming season. I think there's someone you have to look about this. Of course, Zach Ekman to play with McDavid and whatever is going to be at the right side. Ekman, I expect about 25 goals and 50 to 60 points. So you have to something. Dominic Kubalik, why coach? Because Kubalik, guys, is going to be part of the top 9 with the Chicago Blackhawks. Jonathan Toews is back in the lineup. DeBrincat, we know what he can do. That's something if you want to look about a sleeper late and you draft 8, 9, 10. That's something you have to look about Kubalev. Nico Urshar scored 5-4 New Jersey. Thanks for asking that. I was just wondering myself, how does fantasy hockey works? Well, let me finish the list. I will answer to you guys in about 5 minutes, if you don't mind. Of course, I will give you this answer. Patrick Laney, why a sleeper? Because he scored, 10 goals, 12 goals last season. He's a guy who can score 40 goals. I expect more between 28 to 35 with the Columbus Blue Jacket. I think Patrick Laney is going to be a guy get out about 3rd to 5th round this year. Jacob Maxstrom, I think his number last season, it was not great because the Calgary Flames was not great and he got hurt at some point. And he almost finished the year with only on one leg. I think Maxstrom with Calgary will be better. And then secondly, remember, Maxstrom played for the coach where he shut down everything. They were going to lose 10 games at 2-1. So he's not going to give a lot of goal, and he's going to maybe about 3 to 4 shut out this year. Maxstrom, if you want to get a late pick, I think it'll be Maxstrom. Daniel Nurse, I think he's a sleeper. Can you repeat? I believe he will. So that's something you have to look about him. Sean Theodore, sleeper. Why? Because he played behind Alex Pietrangelo. Watch about him. Tyler Toffoli, 28 goals with Montreal Canadiens this year. Last season, can he repeat? That's someone you have to look about this. Trevor Zegras, look, he's going to be one of the best players for Anaheim Ducks as a rookie for this season. He's going to have a lot of TOI behind the veterans, so expect him to be a top 6 over there. Expect him to be about 30-point minimum from him. Kirby Dach did not play with the Chicago Blackhawks last season, guys, so he's coming for the wrist. A broken wrist is going to be great. You have 10 points the first 18 game last season. So Cody Dach, guys, I promise you the one thing, 50-point minimum with him this season. Oliver Ekman Larson, this is a long, but he's available at round pick 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Look about him. Capo Caco. I think this rookie, 3rd year in NHL now. I think with Gerald Gallant, he's going to have a better year, maybe his best year in NHL. Martin Nikas, guy, is underrated player, maybe the best player in my book with AO, with the Carolina Hurricane, and this Finland is not done yet. So Nikas, guys, you have a chance to pick him at the round number 3 or 4. Look about him because he's going to get about 70 points, I believe, with him. Again, Kyle Peterson, a great backup number 2 with the Los Angeles Kings. Kings going to make the playoff. I wouldn't be surprised if the Kings make about 95 points, 90 to 95 points, and they have a wild card inside that conference. And Peterson would be one of the reasons why. So Peterson, 30 W would be possible to get this. Last one, guys, very quickly. Then I will answer your answer. Adam Bogvis with the Columbus Blue Jacket. Look, he's going to be the best second defenseman with Werenski over there. We know Jake Bain had 3 points yesterday, but he's going to be Alexander Olds. Can he make the team? That's the big question. If he does, I think Olds can get a late pick in the draft sleeper. Connor McMichael with the Washington. This, I'm not sure about him. I put this in case. Shane Pinto. I still believe the Ottawa Senators, you're going to use him at the top 9 for their team. Lucas Raymond and Marco Rossi, I'm not sure they're going to make the team. If they do, I think they're going to have a good year. Marco Rossi is going to be a better year, I believe, on my eyes, compared to Lucas Raymond. Maurice Sailor, but this is a defenseman who's going to have a lot of minutes with the Detroit Red Wings. I expect about 25 points for him. It'll be interesting. Cole Selinger, if you make the team over there, it will be interesting if he can make it, but I'm not sure. It's a little bit a long shot about him. Owen Tippet, this is a wild card. Take Owen Tippet about 5th to 8th round and your fantasy draft, and also another one, Phil Tomazzino. That's the last one. That's someone you maybe a long shot. Maybe think about him. I think that will be someone you can look about him for the upcoming season. That concludes a sleeper in NHL at that moment. It's not a perfect list. I just give you more players you can think you can took at the end, late, something like that. Here we go. Let's go move back a little bit higher about this. How does fantasy hockey work? So, all right. Thanks for asking. I was wondering, Roger. And yeah, I heard about fantasy hockey. I'm not sure, but Hot Take say his video he played for fantasy hockey in Yahoo. I want to draft Zuski first. Emotion, no brain. Yeah, not a problem. You have 2 ways to play fantasy. You can go with your heart, where you love the players, you select him, whatever you think, right? Or you go with try to win, and that's where you have to be careful about your selection and not thinking about the team you love, but you think about the players you think is the best at the time you draft the players. London, the next Barkov, no. Spec, I hope so. Spec, you really think Nickers would get 70 points? Yes, and on top. I will tell you 3 reasons there. The first is going to be on the first unit, on the first unit of the team. Secondly, they're going to use him a lot on the power play. So that right there, and I believe in my book, is the best player with AO at that moment. So for me, I would not be surprised he gets 65 to 75 points with them. I would not be surprised he scored 30 goals this year. It's really a jumping for him. Both 2-way players, but the monkey, yes. I like my idea of the 1-4-2 try to marry for London. That's something to think about this a bit deeper. How do you get point and fantasy hockey? Here we go. So, you know, if you watch my videos, they have a lot of number, and you can see all the number I put, and I take time to write everything like that. At 12 years old, I was statistician for Different Hockey League, and I would put all the stat for every player scoring, everything like that. I did this with NHL. You know, people write the Bible, but me, I have my Bible was the record book, NHL record book. That was my Bible. I would open up every day looking for the record, looking for the stat. I was really about stat. At 14 years old, I started to play in the Fantasy Hockey League with men and compete against them. And at 14 years old, guys, I'm talking about 1980s, so far away, right? And then how this work is different application, different kind the league, right? I will keep you really simple for you guys. So you can have a league at 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 team, whatsoever it is. So that's the first format. The second thing, you can have 1 point per goal, 1 point per assist, and of course, you know, a point equal a point. Some league have 2 points for a goal, 1 point per assist, right? And that's gave them the number about that. A goaltender is maybe 3 points for the W, maybe 5 points for the shutout, right? Now, you have other league, they make a lot of stats. The block shot, the shot on the net, the minute penalties, the face-off winning, and you can go that way all the time. So that's what that's what they count their number, how you can beat someone. Now, some league is the head-to-head. So what are you talking about, coach? So this week I play again in our tap. So my point is only again in our tap. And then if I beat him, all right, so that way some gave me a W, and then or he gave him a loss, and then that put on the standing for the week. Now you can play a full schedule where I play again in our tap, all right, and my point count for the week, and that's it. So that accumulate this every week, but I play again in our tap. So my point count and my W count at the end of the week. So that's fun way you can play on fun format of the league. It's all depend the setting of your league. You make this happen. So that's what happened about that. Joseph Pintu, how are you? I'm great, buddy. Now, that's a great question. So how we make a team, right? And they have two different teams also, league, by the way. So you have a league where you recruit the player every year, or you have the keeper league where you can keep your player and the people come back year after year and they play, and you keep maybe 3 players, 5 players, depend the setup of the league. But how you draft your players, it's a draft like the NHL, 1 to 12 coach. Example, we have 16. Like us, Sunday, we have 20. So draft number 1, team number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Select a player from 1 to 20, and then we return reverse. So the 20 become 21, the 19 become 22, and you reverse the pick. So that's more easier for the team, more chance to win, honestly. That's how it works. So you can select Connor McDavid, the first one. You can select, Nick and McKinnon, number 4, and you can go like this. And every time you select a player, the name disappears, so you cannot select him twice. So it's impossible. They have ESPN, CBS, CBC, Yahoo. It's fun, people does it. It's fun software or company does those league already set up, or the template is there. The only thing you have to do is put your name and register, and you can be in the general league, or you can join a specific league like we did. So we have 20 manager coming Sunday, and you said that if you're not there, they are also an auto draft. So an auto draft is you select your own players one by one if you want to, or you let the software do it for yourself. They're always going to give you the best player at that moment you pick, and that's how it works. And about 90% what I just explained. Hey coach, je regarde parfois le baseball, autre sport que le hockey. Nicolas, je regarde pas beaucoup. Je vais dire, baseball, je vais le regarder dans les playoffs. Le football américain, je vais le voir de temps en temps durant les fins de semaine. Puis le collège américain. Mais pas passionné là, comme quelqu'un. Je regarde pas pantoute de soccer, basketball. Oublie ça, je regarde pas pantoute. Le golf de temps en temps, là, mais surtout le hockey. What your favorite team? Montreal Canadiens, Joseph. Joseph. Yeah, Joseph. I don't know. Joseph, maybe. It's a Montreal Canadiens, by the way. So hopefully Spec and Roger that answer your question. And thank you so much for to ask this question. New Jersey win 5-4 tonight against Washington. Columbus win 5-2 against St. Louis. Toronto just win 4-0 against Ottawa. 3-2 Dallas. Wow. Dallas came back with 3 goals back to back. And then Winnipeg lead 4-1 at the end of the second. 3-2 Chicago at the middle of the second period. And then Seattle Calgary is 2-1 Seattle at the end of the first. At 10 o'clock and 13 minutes, Arizona play in Anaheim tonight, the last game of the evening. Same go, Abs go. Absolutely right here. Most of the people are here with Go Abs Go. Yep, so right. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'd be awesome. And, we have about like 10 minutes, 12 minutes. If you can talk about anything if you want to. I just try to go through fun information about the the draft, everything like that. So that's what's happening about that. So, not many news around the league. We have nothing here about Tkachuk, Peterson, and Hughes, right? Very interesting article about Tarasenko. A lot of people think they not get traded because he had 3 times he got hurt at the shoulder. Some manager are a little bit cautious about these injuries, and they are worried about the injury of Tarasenko. On the flip side, Tarasenko is happy to be back in the lineup, to be back over there, and we'll see what happens about this. Good evening, Coach Dan Asham. So that's what happening about this. Honestly, I will update the score. Here we go. Owens is the only one to score on shootout. Look like he's coming as another. Yeah. Look, the kid have a lot of talent, of course, right? Can he make the team? I'm not sure yet. But look, Owens is a great hockey player. We talk a lot about Lundell and Lucas Raymond. Every time that the kids can score. The kids can score. That's why his biggest strength is really scoring. He's a sniper, can put that puck with a 4 after the second. Then it's a 4-1 Winnipeg Jet. Yes, sir, Danny. Glad you're watching the game over there. I was watching a game myself too here, but looked like ESPN stopped the game every time moving. So that's happening here. I can check here now, my other computer. It's a Tiger, the Michelin Tiger. No, it's a Tiger, the mascot Tiger with Sport Center. I don't know if it's live yet. Try to figure out this. So anyway, that's what's happening around the NHL, guys. Montreal Canadiens, not much news, like I mentioned earlier. Vegas Golden Knight, just their normal. They have a couple injuries, but they are coming back slowly. McNabb is maybe the most banked up over there at that moment, for what have we heard. Buffalo was happy about to win yesterday, 5-4. They come back. Jets are going to be a good year, good this season too, Joseph. Yes. And don't forget, I invite you guys every morning or midnight or after the show. I'm always asked a question, and inside the YouTube channel, we said you can click on community. If you do that, you can click on it. You have a pool. You can answer. Sometimes we get 200 people of the 2,800 people we have. So it's what, 8%. Unfortunately, we have only 10 people tonight. So 10 people on the 2,800. I don't know what we're doing wrong right so far, but it's not very good. But it is what it is. So you can, answer. This week, I started this 2 days ago. All its fun prediction for the upcoming season. So today, I think it was the Pacific Division. Who's going to win the Pacific Division? I'll give you an idea. This one was really easy. Tomorrow is about who's going to win the Metropolitan Division. A little bit harder, to be honest with you. It'll be interesting what the people is going to put as the winner of the upcoming. What we're going to talk about this, Coach, next week. So next week, Monday, I don't know. I think Michael is going to consider the review and the preview game. Then I will start to do a prediction of the everything next week, the evening. All right. And then I'm going to announce a news. It's coming very soon about the show. We're going to produce a show now at 5 o'clock p.m. every day, Monday to Friday, at least 3 times, but me pretty sure 5 times per week. So it's called the warm-up show, right? The power play show will stay late the evening The warm-up show is going to be at 5 p.m. And we have the early edition show with Michael DeVillano. What happening at 5 o'clock? We're going to go through the preview of the game with the starter of the line of the goaltender. We're going to talk about the fantasy, what we expect. We're going to Coach Frenchy prediction of the evening. And then we're going to talk about the game, and you have injuries and a little bit deep before the game start. Then I'm going to do a play-by-play after that. And then we don't have a game. I'm going to go back that evening at 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. And we're going to talk about what happened that night. And we're going to talk about the game at 10 o'clock. So a lot of new shows coming for the next couple of months. And we're going to have a panel. We're going to add more people in the show. And we work on it right now at that moment. So that's what's happening so far. 4-1 Jets. Yes, sir. Jets are going to be good. Yeah. I'm out for Caulfield. Do you have the good score for the Jets? Yes, sir. 4-1. Question code. Can we keep Norlander for 9 games then send back to Sweden? You can keep any player for 9 games. And then you can send him back wherever he have to go. Absolutely not a problem, Johnny, about that one over there. I like the survey, Joseph. Thank you so much. Appreciate Joseph. I cannot stand the Jet after the way they handled the hit on Evans. No class. Roger, I can understand your point of view about this, right? It's a one specific player, and the guy is not a dirty player. So, but I can understand your point of view. But as a coach, and I want to think about this, I think Jake Evans make also a mistake at the same time. It's not, I don't want to say to you, Mike Sheffley did not do nothing, or Mike Sheffley is not his fault. But if Jake Evans knew, and usually in hockey, when you're coming to somewhere for the puck, you have to look, a shoulder check. And when he was coming there, he should do a shoulder check, where he never did. And then when he go behind the net, he should put his head up. He did not do it. That's not said, when I said this, that's not, I don't want to diminish the impact and the way Max Sheffley did. He did something wrong there. But I think Jake Evans did not help himself by not doing the 101 hockey, what you always do a shoulder check when you go to pick up a puck behind the goal line. It's a defenseman notion, right? But a forward, Jake Evans should look about this. But again, no reason to do it, Max Sheffley. No reason to start that way, the way he did it, unfortunately. Excellent. Thank you so much, Luc. I appreciate that. Good luck, the warm-up show, coach. You're welcome, Danny. Je vais y aller dormir. Bonne nuit, mon Nicolas. Merci d'être ici encore une fois, mon homme. On t'aime beaucoup, puis très respectueux de ta collaboration de venir ici à tous les soirs. Je sais que tu es jeune, je sais que tu as beaucoup de choses à faire, mais je te remercie beaucoup. New Jersey beat Washington in shootout. What a game by Oles, a sniper. Yes, sir, Johnny. Great goal for Alexander Oles tonight. For them, a great game. And Devils are not there yet. But Devils are going to make a lot of... We always said the Ottawa Senators is going to be a trouble team for the Atlantic. Believe me, the Rangers and the Devils are going to be a troublemaker in the Metropolitan Division for upcoming season. Trigger at the intermission said the Ab could finish second or third in division. He pointed out that all 4 lines are solid and the D is better than people think, even without Weber. Look, I don't know if they will finish second or third, but only thing I would say to you, their line is great. First, great top 12 players, right? And their defenseman is not bad. Now, we know Carrie Price right now is on injury. It doesn't look good. I'm worried about Carrie Price a little bit. What are you talking about, coach? I'm worried because it would take time. And the season finish and the season restart, the gap between is not big. I feel fatigue is going to catch him up at some point. So it would be really interesting what Carrie Price. And it's not easy as a goaltender to recovery. So I would not be surprised if Carrie Price have maybe 3 games in October. I would not be surprised Jake Allen have more game. The first 3 games are in 4 nights, so they have to use 2 goaltender. Can Carrie Price get 1 of the 3 start? Could happen, or if not. So this weekend is going to give us an idea if Carrie Price is going to be ready for upcoming season. On the flip side, this weekend, you talk about Norlander, Johnny, about a 9 game. It's a big, big week from Sami Niku. Big, big week for Chris Weideman. 2 guys, 1 of the 2 can be stay and for the Montreal Canadiens. I would be surprised they keep both of them. I'll be shocked if Montreal go with 8 defensemen at the beginning of the year. I believe they will go 14, 7, and 2 in my book. The NHL is going talking about taxi squad today. So can the NHL open up for a taxi squad? Is it the same rule? Frank Cervelli said today it's possible it's going to keep the same rule last season. This is the case. Now, 3 goaltender, and you can go to 28 on the roster. That changed completely everything at that moment. So it'll be really interesting to see that. Trigger and Termination Inotap said that, all right? Ranger and Devil are rival too. Jose, absolutely right there. That would be should fun. Adam can handle the load. He can. I wouldn't be surprised Carrie Price get there. Carrie Price, guys, is targeting in his head. Of course, Montreal Canadiens, but a lot of players right now thinking about Team Olympics. So you're going to have a lot of great players going to start hard at the beginning of the season because they want to go to the Olympics, represent their country. So a lot of players want to give everything to be, to people think about them to select them. So it'd be interesting to see that. And, it should be Price. In my book, on the 3 goaltender, it'd be Price, Fleury, and Blackwood. That's what I feel about that for the Team Canada. So it would be really interesting about that. So, we'll see what happens. Oh, yeah. You think I did not see that? You believe I did not see it? Come on. Coach is better at that. Of course. It's 10 o'clock. Of course. It's Frenchy Quiz. One more time tonight. Thank you so much, Roger. I appreciate a lot. Very nice, very kind of you to say that. And thanks again for that. I did not like a guy sitting in the stand on the taxi squad. Would not it better to be playing somewhere? I'm not sure what happened, right? Because the COVID situation last season, they cannot play nowhere. So it was better for them to be a part of the team, right? Like Frolic, everything like that. But I believe now, with everything happening, they will not keep a lot of, that will maybe not keep all the rookies over there, right? But that will open the door to keep like Weideman and Niku at the same time. And maybe keep McNavid or Primo with the Montreal Canadiens at some point. Would be interesting if it's happened. It's not supposed happening, but they think about this if the COVID-19 increasing, or they would maybe add 1 or 2 players. Who knows what they can do? But I agree with you, Johnny, about that. Not a problem, Adam. Have a great night, buddy. Quiz time. Yes, sir. Quiz time. We show up right away. Not many people. You have a chance to win more tonight. Here we go. All about the Wild tonight. And the Wild franchise. Which goaltender has the best save percentage with a minimum of 100 game? Is it Dabney? Is it Rollinson, Arden, Backstrom, and Fernandez? Who has the best save percentage with a minimum of 100 games? I will not be on tomorrow night or Friday. Please keep the sorority, the family member of the life last October, which is Friday, and you thought a prayer. It's the 4th anniversary. We'll do it, my friend. Not a problem. Thanks to remind us this. We will do it. Thanks again, Adam. So this is the question, by the way. Luke said D. First one of the night. Yeah, not many people anyway, so you have a chance to get there. And on top said B. Rollerson. Dan said D. Thank you, Dan. You are at the right time right now. Joseph said C. Arden. We don't have Michael Robinstein tonight. No Ronnie Odette. Also, we miss a lot of people now. Thank you, Joseph. We're missing Bud the Monkey. Bud the Monkey is on the switch now. Roger Delany said, hey. Anybody else? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 players tonight. So who knows who can win tonight? Buddy Monkey said D. Backstrom. Thank you so much, buddy. The last minute. But we have only one good answer. Of course, who did it? In our tap. Dwayne Rollerson, 0.91 and 919. So Dwayne Rollerson, and on top, take the lead by 1. Again, second question of the night. Or be quick. And the Wild franchise, which player has the most plus and minus in one season? Who has the plus or minus in one season? Is it Jason Zucker, Zach Parise, Jared Spurgeon, Mikko Koivu, or Michael Grenland? Good luck, everybody. Holy the goalie. Yes, sir. Holy the goalie. Luke said B. Butter Monkey said D. Yeah, the answer was B. Luke, Butter Monkey. Dan said B also. So we have 2B at that moment. Roger said D. Roger said D. Joseph said D. Mikko Koivu. Enotap said C. Jared Spurgeon. Anybody else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing the number 6, Butter Monkey. What is your answer? Is it D on that one, or is it D for the first question? Butter Monkey. He's watching Dallas. That's what's happening. 3-2 Dallas, 13:29 to go. That's what he's watching. All right, the answer that one, guys. But nobody got it. Hey, Jason Zucker, plus 34. Plus 34, Jason Zucker. So nobody have a good answer. Enotap take the lead at 1 only after 2. And the Wild franchise, who has the most assists in one season? Who has the most assists in one season? Is it Mikko Koivu, Eric Stahl, Andrew Brunette, Pierre-Marc Bouchard, or Brent Rolston? Who has the most assists in one season with the Wild? Everything after Butter Monkey at C. That's what's happening. Roger Delaney said A. Inotap said D. Luc said A. Miko Koivu. Joseph said C. Andrew Brunette, assistant coach with the Florida Panthers. Banamonkey said C also. That give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He missed one person. Who's me? Oh, Dan. Dan. Dan 1 time. Dan 2 time. Dan 3 time. It's Dan said A finally. But the answer, guy, is D. Pierre-Marc Bouchard and Inotap score again. Take the lead at 2 after 3 ends question. Congratulations, Mr. Inotap. And the Wild franchise, against which team they have the worst point percentage with a minimum of 50 game? Is it San Jose, Detroit, Nashville, Calgary, or Dallas? Banamonkey go with Detroit, that one. Thank you, buddy. That was quick. Dan Asham repeat with another A. Roger go with Dallas, E. We missing Luc said A, I believe. Luc said D. Dan said B. I don't know. I don't have Inotap. Joseph and Inotap are not there. Joseph said C, Nashville. Thank you, buddy. Inotap said B, Detroit. We have a few good answers, guys. B, Inotap, Banamonkey, and then Asham score on that one with the good answer. Congratulations. And we are at the end of the end. The last question of the night. And the Wild franchise, which coach has the best point percentage with a minimum of 100 game behind the bench? Is it Mike Hughes, Jacques Lemaire, Bruce Boudreau, Todd Richard, and Coach Frenchy? Because you don't have another coach on the list. They have only 4 coaches have a minimum 100 game. Why not? Yeah, no many people anyway, so I can laugh myself. Roger Delaney said C. Joseph said B. Luc said E. I think I'm going to give you a point, Luc. Dan said B. I miss Banamonkey and Inotap. Danny. Inotap and Banamonkey. Anybody else? One more time. Un autre c'est C. Bruce Boudreau. By the monkey said C, I believe. And the answer is C. Here we go. The winner of tonight, in our top with 4, by the monkey with 2. Then I have one answer. Roger Delaney scored the last one of the night. And then Luke with Code Frenchy, we give him a point. And Joseph, unfortunately, at 0 tonight. And that's it. Let's conclude the show tonight. The quiz. Congratulations. Congratulations to Enotap about that one over there. So let's check in what's going on. The other game. Dallas right now at that moment is a 3-2 again lead. I have a 7 minute 43 second shot for the Florida, saved by Oettinger. He's a goaltender all night over there. If we go to Edmonton, we can go to watch Seattle Calgary. I have that game also. 2-1 Seattle with 12:18 to go. Calgary have the puck. That's funny to see Giordano and the white and not and the red anymore. So the good thing about ESPN Plus now, we can watch in 3 games at the same time. So that's good news. Well done in our tap. Good night, Buddy Monkey. Go watch the game. Oh, I was minute behind the stream. Makes sense now. Not a problem, buddy. Yes, he knows hockey for sure. I'm well retarded. Joseph. I didn't see this one, but now I just see that one. Oh, big check. Oh, Melon Luchik. So yeah, so that's happening right now, and I don't know. This week was really strange about the channel this week because we don't get any more people. So I don't know what we have to change, what we need to create. I hear the chant from NHL TV. I would have the choice to hear. Yeah, absolutely right about this, Jose. By the way, I don't know if you hear the big news today, but cable going to remove the MSG on the cable and the New York area, and now nobody can watch MSG if you have Comcast in that area, or if you have Comcast. Yeah, so MSG is going to be done. I think it was tonight or the next couple of days. Good guessing. 4 and 5. I give you 80%, and you credit for 60. So you have one good lucky. Yeah, so yeah, that's what we are. Yeah, possible, Joseph. You know, with the NHL TV, what it was great about that, you can have a choice. By the way, tonight, be honest with you, Joseph, when I start the game between Toronto, Ottawa, Joseph, I have a choice to get Ottawa or Toronto. And then when I get the second game, I could not. So because Florida is not covered the game, does it make sense? So I believe Joseph, one, you're going to get a normal game where both team does the stream or they have their own TV announcer. You're going to have a choice to select which one you want to. Is there any to watch blackout game? I cannot get all Abs game in the Northwestern Ontario, Roger. Because do you have like TSN and also do you have Sportnet? Right now, this year, I'm going to get ESPN Plus. Because my problem here, what I leave, okay, Roger, what I leave, it's a condominium where, I don't know, it's a bundle of cable. It costs me only $11 per year, per month to get all the channel on the TV, but I cannot sign up for NHL Network. That's strange, but it's complicated. So I'm using USPN, but now I'm thinking to get also NHL Live from Canada. So to answer back, Roger, to you, the only way you can get live is you sign up with no black. But I'm not sure because maybe they will block also because I know they block sometime my area or whatever it is. So I think it's just normal, Roger. At least if you leave like, Montreal, you have RDS or TVA. That's something you have to look about this. I'll be honest with you. You could also have an antenna, French side, as a French antenna. So people here in Florida want to get all the channel in Montreal. They can buy an antenna like DirecTV, but it's under the name. And then you can get all the French Canadian like ADS, TV Sport, everything like that. So that give you no blackout at all. So if I have that, I have no problem to get this. Calgary just scored, guy, 2-2 against Seattle Kraken. The blackout game tend to be on YouTube TV, Joseph. Yeah, but you're going to remember last sometime you have the blackout on the NHL TV also about this. Coach, one of my fantasy salary pool I'm in, I have to select 4 goalie. I took Vasilevsky, Alibak, Quimper, and Leonard. Pay a lot for this, but I'm worried about Quimper and Leonard. I'm not going to be worried about Quimper. Leonard, it could be, but I don't understand. You have maybe the top 20 best goaltender. I don't know how many team you have on your team, and also I don't know what other coach, GM, why they let you pick those goaltender, because that's a lot. So I don't know if it's the league at 12. It looked like it's more like a 12 max, for what I can see right now. So, Roger, back to you. You should thinking about that one over there. I know it's French, but that's what something you can look about that antenna where you pay for a month and then you get all the games. Mac Bergevin does it by himself. They have not many on the general manager. All right, you have no many general manager have an agent. On the coaching side, you have more coach have an agent now. Many of them have an agent, but on general manager, not. You're welcome, Roger. You said you live in Northwestern. So when Roger you black out, is it because Ottawa play or Toronto play? You have 60 million to spend, and each player a goalie is the same value. All right. All right. That's something I did not talk about. Spec. We lost spec, by the way. But what you can do about this, yeah. That when you do like when you play money every day, right? You have that kind of salary about that. John Gregor, welcome back, buddy. Maxtron score for Calgary, the second goal of the night, second goal for them. So 2-2 over there. Dallas score. Jimmy Benn. Oh, he scored the third goal. I'm sorry. It was the replay. Final score, Columbus 5, guys. St. Louis Blues 2. Yes, I get both Toronto, Winnipeg game, and only have game one playing. All right. Why are you located on Sportnet and TSN? Yeah. Like if you have like RDS or TVA Sport, that's where you get all the game from Montreal Canadiens. But a lot of people here in Florida, from from Montreal, they have a condominium here. They get that cable and they watch all the game. That's why I want to be sure I can get all the Montreal Canadiens on the ESPN Plus. Last year on the NHL.tv, we get all the games. I'm sure Joseph, because he loved the New Jersey, he live in Houston. He get NHL.tv because he can watch all the game for the Devils. As the same thing for me. So it would be interesting if ESPN carry on all the game for them. Yeah, so I'm sure you have some blackout by Toronto or Winnipeg, maybe. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate a lot. One zero Anaheim. Winnipeg's 5-1, by the way. Toronto 1-4-0. Oh, who can have a very drop point? Yeah, 3-2 right now, I believe, right? Do you have Joseph this game on NHL Network? Where do you see this game, Joseph? Who has the most point can drop? That's a good question. I have to think about this right now. You put me curious now. Sidney Crosby, David Perron, Guenzel, Pavelski, that's what I have right now for you. Yes, and on tap. Now you're going to have Patrick Kane and also Jonathan Toews on front line. So I think the Brinkat is going to get his normal 30 goals per year. I think if he can does a double, I call this like a double 30, 60 point. I think that'd be a great season for him. Yes, Danny. Absolutely. I see, Joseph. Yeah, sometime during the playoff, I was doing this because remember NHL.TV does not carry on the playoff, Joseph. So I was getting like other channel like Hulu or something like that to get more game. Nice tribune for the 20 game at the Hawks, Johnny. Yep. It's going to be top 6. I'm not sure he's going to play with Jonathan Toews over there. I'll be, you know what I mean? Like, also you have Tyler Johnson inside the top 9 over there too, right? Yeah, Kusarev. They bring Cat. So it'll be really interesting what they're going to do about that. I can give you a little bit more better idea. Give me a chance. Because they can use Cody Dak, right? Can they put Toews Kane together? That's possible, right? Or they can use also Patrick Kane over there with Dak and Kubalik. That'd be another one to get there. And then the Brinkat could be with Kane, or the Brinkat could be with Jonathan Toews. So I think that would be really what I'm thinking about that one there. I didn't watch a lot of Lucas Richel at that moment. It's funny to see Joseph Slavin, the brother at Slavin for Carolina over there. Dallas Star. Joey Canville is behind the bench with a young kid. Sarah Noel looking good for Florida, guys. One thing I would say to you, Joseph, like ESPN2, the stream is clear. Like, they play an overtime right now. Yeah, I do not like daily face-off in our tap. They are not updated yet. Yeah, exactly, Joseph. Roger says 65 points for Suzuki. Panthers score, guys. So it's 3-3 and overtime. That's why. And the quality of that, the string guy is pretty cool. It's pretty good, by the way, on ESPN too. Wow. Big turnover. 3-1 on overtime for Dallas. Jimmy Benn. Oh, turn around. Oh, a one-timer missing by the Dallas. Oh my God, you have a lot of bad a lot of bad play over there. Zuski 65 points. That's goal 20-40. He could, right? He could because he's a first center. They gave him the TOI. 60 points would be more reasonable in my book. 20-40. They were right, guys, going to have his best season in NHL as a point. They were right. You have always been an average of 16, 17, 18 goal and about 50 points or 45, 50 points. Oh! Did you see the save? But did you see the play of Ekman? Wow. Sorry about that. One minute 51 seconds to go and the second period. Seattle 2-2 and Dallas, and we are right now Kirstel with a puck in the corner. Turn around, a battle in the corner, 1-1. Pavelski is with him, I believe. And then Saron Noel have the puck, control the puck, shoot, saved by Odenger, recovery by the Dallas. Dallas are attacking right now, and it's a 3-3. Have a change. Number 55 for Dallas, I don't know. A long stretch pass, Dallas coming 2-1. Oh, Pavelski on the tips on Robinson. And a big save on goaltender Florida. We have to start over again for Dallas. Change on the players. Dallas behind the net of Ottinger. We have a 1-1. A long stretch pass by Dallas to Jimmy Benn. Jimmy Benn control the puck. Send the puck to number Dallas. Dallas coming. Turn around. Long stretch pass by Florida is coming down. It's Denisenko. Denisenko goes shoot. Pass. Big save, Ottinger. Wow, great play of Denisenko to Boldy. Great OT right now. 2 minutes to go. Yeah, 55-60, and I'll tap about that, right? Because you have to think about how many goals, right? I think he's a 20 goal average, and then you have to add 40 assists. The key to get 60, close 65 in a tap is going to be on power play. That's the only thing I would say. But I still believe Devarek's going to have a great year for next year. Dallas keep the puck right now. Dallas turn around. Seguin keep up the puck with himself. Cut back. Drop the puck behind. Recovery by Radulov. Radulov decide to go back on the neutral zone. Pass to number 20. 20 waiting. Long stretch pass to Cupid. Oh! Because Radulov missed the puck because if not, it was a 2-1. Radulov lose the puck by Panthers. Panthers coming down. We have a 2-1. 2-1 for the Panthers. Shoot! Saved by Steven Attenborough. Return the puck to Seguin. Seguin with Radulov. Another 2-1 for Dallas. Radulov keep the puck to Seguin. Missed the one-timer shot. The puck go back by Florida. What we have, of course, a 2-1 for Florida. Florida shoot. Penalty for Dallas at that moment. Up and down. Number 20, by the way, in Dallas is Rensselaer. Have a good night, Roger, buddy. Do you think Suzuki would be a first group? Petrie, Hoffman, Devorak, Caulfield. I think they will take off Devorak of that one. They will put Toffoli there, and they will put it does not make sense. I'm not sure if Caulfield would be with Hoffman, or I'm not sure that Toffoli would be with them. I think they would put another players there. I think they would keep Toffoli and Suzuki together. Does it make sense? Because you have to add Anderson somewhere. And Anderson and Gallagher will be the guy in front of the net. Four versus three for Florida Panthers, guys. 16 seconds to go. Power play. NOPN. Oh, bad play by Florida. 7 seconds to go. It'll be the end of the game. I'll be on shootout after that. 3 seconds to go. Saved by Steve Ottinger. Here we go. We're going to go shootout. Joseph, Nico looked better at Bernier tonight in the net. Yeah. But I think Bernier is just like, backup number 2. He's going to be a veteran player. So it's not like those guys as a veteran, they just need to have eyes and they're not worried about the rest. No. Yes and no. Shootout, Johnny. Yes, sir. Good night, Roger. In our tap, Hoffman play where Suzuki play usually, but Suzuki play on the wrong side. Does it make sense? So, if he keeps Suzuki at the right at the same spot, so you're going to have Toffoli, Suzuki right there. And then you can have an Anderson over there. Have a good night, Danny. I think you can also, one player we don't talk about this right now is Jonathan Drouin. So you can have Anderson, Drouin, or Gallagher, Drouin, Suzuki, and Toffoli, and the Romanov example. Then you can get Devorak with Hoffman, Caulfield, Petrie, and Gallagher. Does it make sense? Did I say the right way? The good way? First one to shoot out for Dallas. Robinson. Here we go. First shot of the night. Oh, big save with a glove of Gibson. Stole him. Went to the right, to the left on the backhands. It was too close for him. First shot, Owen Tippet. Here we go. It's coming to the blue line. Use the left side. Prepare for a wrist shot. Big save. Save Untinger. Yes, in our tap. I thought Montreal at 23, I'll be happy about that in our tap. 25, you talk about almost like the top 5 in NHL. Tyler Seguin is coming down. Shoot! And Gibson stopped the puck. Lincoln, yes. Lincoln, he have a good year at the beginning of the year, right? It's halfway he struggled. But I think Lincoln will be a good backup for Fleury for the upcoming season. Second shot for the Florida is, I don't know, number 79. I have no clue why he got the shot. Schmidt. Stop with the blocker. We are going to go to third shot. Alexander Radulov is coming from the middle. Roll the puck, shoot between legs, but Gibson answer with a good stop right there. And finally for, is it Sarah Noel? Sarah Noel's coming down, Sorel. A goal between the 5-0, Sarah Noel. Sarah Noel, this big guy, 6'5", gave the win, the W for the Florida Panthers, 4-3. The big guy gave it to him, 5-4-3. Sarah Noel between legs. And that's concluded, I believe, the end of the game, right? I don't know how this works. Sometimes they get more. Here we go. Game is over. Tomorrow, Thursday. Yeah, I will text you tomorrow morning to confirm. Look like Friday will be better, but I will let you know tomorrow. Yes, like I said to you, 25, 38, 28. I think it's too high, to be honest with you. Montreal never been that kind of level, the team on that one, to be honest with you. If you think about this last season, 27.6 Edmonton, 25.6 Carolina, and on top, and they are the only two teams with 25 and plus. You have about 6 more teams, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more teams at 23 and plus, and Canada it was at 22.7. So if you want to be at the top 10, you have to be about 22.0. Boston at 10 was 21.9. Yeah. The Charlotte Shaker beat the Dallas Star 4-3. Yes, sir. Saren score. Coach, do you want tomorrow? Okay, I think YouTube temporarily took a ton of the sub away temporarily. You have a 4.4K the other night for a bit, then it dropped back to 2 point something K. I don't think so, Joseph. I reached 4.4. I saw on my YouTube at some point 3.1. That was the max I saw, and then they dropped me at 2.8. But at the end of the day, look, we have nobody here again tonight. Like, I don't know. Between you, we have about 5 people here. It's frustrated, to be honest with you right now. But it is what it is. Yes, and on top, 23. Yes, Buddy Monkey. Good night, buddy. Always going to be a great hockey player. I think he could be a bit what Sharankovic did for the Devils. PK 85, no. Montreal were only 78.9 or 79.3 last season in our top with Dano. They not have, like, for many, they don't have a lot of great PK. I'll be honest with you, the PK was number 19 with 20-something. 23, 78.5 last season. They struggled on defensive on PK. So, if they reach 80, all right, if, example, they increase there to 80%, 0.0, that's give them only top 15. So, and you know, there was the same number with Toronto, and they have about 0.5 to jumping at 20. They have to be better on PK. I think they take too much chance last season. It's possible, Joseph. I don't know. Whatever I got that night, like, you know, I think I got what? 400, I believe. No one of them come back here. And the 50 viewers I got, nobody come back. It's just, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, we have 28 people, 2,600 right now, 28. I don't know anymore. I don't know how many we have, but example, if I have 26, right? 100. My video I do every day, it's only 30, 40, 50. And my short is only 20, 30, 40. So I don't know. I don't know why we do something wrong here. I try to find out right now because it's not because it's not worth it. It's just like I was watching Gravitech tonight on his channel. He did the live stream. I checked the first 15 minutes. It's like, I don't know, 300 people, and the money come like $10. One guy gave him $100 tonight. It's not about the money I'm talking about, but the fact you have a constantly people, whatever he turned on, you have 48,000 people, they show up, right? And here, you know what I mean? It's like, we have 4 people right now, 5 people maybe we are. And we have the turnover is not good. And I don't know why. The turnover of the videos, and we're hanging there for a couple of weeks on the evening show. We did, 25, 30, 23, 34. It was always like this all the time, but the last 2 weeks is getting worse. Like tonight is worst night. I think tonight is one of the worst night of the summer. Yeah, Michael, they went 4-3. Yeah. Yes, Johnny. Ben and Saki Semi play together. Yes, Michael. They beat them and shootout. It's a preseason game, right, Michael? So for me, it's like the score don't show. It's to see what kind of player they show up and how they play. That's where you have to look. Not today, Johnny. You expect for Donald Trump, what I heard is going a lot during the weekend. Why? Because Laval Rockets start Monday night, Monday, I believe, their camp. So expect this happening. Can they cut 1 or 2 next 2 days? Possible, but I don't think so. Nylander is hurt. And they try to get... So you're going to have more cuts during the weekend. I think they play Friday night, so expect Saturday, Sunday. And they don't have a lot of players to have to return and anymore. They have to return in the WHL or QM. The only one is like the good one, like Caden Cooley as the one over there. Most of them have to return Laval Rocket, like Nollander have to go back and for London, whatever they call it. So that's what I don't expect too much on there. But now what I heard also, they play only 2 group now. You have no group C. Tomorrow is the 30, so it's supposed to be only 2 group now, A and B. Still start out of the world lineup pretty much, missing some guy, but all our guys are like 23 exam. Yeah. But Michael, it was the first game for Dallas. You know, don't worry about that. You know what I mean? Like, for me, it's like, you don't have to see that way. You have to find Michael the way, okay, can Tippet play a good game? Can this guy play a good game? That's what you have to look about this. I was impressed, Michael, by Eponiemi, to be honest with you, tonight. Denisenko was not looking bad. Noel looking good, scoring shootout, but you have a good game overall. They struggle on defensive side, a couple of D right there. They create a lot of turnover. Gibson have a good game, surprised me, but not good enough. But, you know. Keep the faith. Oh, you do a great job in what we get out. Good night. Have a great night, you know that. Yes, you have. You're going to see they play 2 games, and then after that they're going to have, but not public, Johnny. So they can maybe add 1 more before that, and I say yes, possible, no, but I think they will. But not like publicly, like announce it public over there. There may be a scrimmage between both of them because at some point they don't play a lot of games. Like they play 2 games this weekend. That's game number 3 and 4. And they play 2 more games after that. And they will stop to play. They play Wednesday. So I'm pretty sure the last game is Saturday. And then they take a off one, maybe Sunday. And then they practice Monday. They travel Tuesday morning, and they play Wednesday, Thursday, off Friday, and they play Saturday at home. So I'm pretty much what I have right now in front of me. Yeah. The third period just starting between Calgary and Seattle, 2-2. I hope so, Joseph. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. You try to understand what is missing or try to understand, okay, what is wrong or what we have to do to get better or to improve. And I don't have no answer right now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why the people left and they don't come back. And is it me? Is it the graphic? Is it the conversation? Is it the countenance? And all kinds of stuff like that. I don't know. I have no answer. That's why we try to look about YouTube channel, the analytics, everything like that. But I just realized whatever we have like 1,000 The key is 1,000, right? You have 1,200, but if people show up, like I have like almost now 1,000 more at Frank Wells, and Frank Wells beat me every night. Like you have 300 people every night. So I don't know. Is it my language? Is it my language? Is it English difficult? I don't know. So it's all those questions we have right now to reevaluate and see and go from there. I don't think there's any of that. Not everybody does YouTube channel chat every night. Yeah. Yeah, that one side you're right. Like, the hockey guy does only videos per day. The hot take with jumping. During summer he did not do a lot, but now he's starting to do like almost, the Kravitek does more because he make money, a ton of money when he does it. So you take advantage of that. Other people, not many does what we do. The format we have, it's not many does it, but it's not more successful at the end of the day, right? So that's what you have to. It's a Montreal Canadiens and USA. It's not Montreal Canadiens and Montreal, right? Or in Canada. I don't know. That's another sub. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Yeah. On one side, it could be that, right? It could be you know what I mean? Like baseball. When I work with baseball, you almost have to learn Spanish, right? Spanish. You can be at a locker room baseball major or minor, and you're going to hear more Spanish at English at some point. And hockey, they don't do that, but you're going to hear a lot of French Canadian players on the ice talking, and they will, you know what I mean? Like, of course, you have Russia, everything like that, but English is going to be the dominator. But it just makes sense, French and hockey. So we'll see. But you're right. All right, guys, 11 o'clock, and I think it will be first time we shut down at 11 o'clock for a long time, but it is what it is at this moment. So thank you so much to join us tonight. We appreciate each one of you, your support, and what you bring on the table. The NHL is trying to expand the world market. If people coming from foreign countries some to like you stream more. World market is bigger than American market. Yeah, I can understand that. I don't know. Try to find the better continents or the better way. I don't know. We have to go back on the ladder, at the bottom of the ladder, reset, and to see what is right, what is wrong. And maybe we do too much. Maybe that's the key. Maybe we show up too many times. Who knows, right? All those questions we have to figure out at some point. But until then, thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate that, Johnny. Thank you so much. Prospect is maybe another way, maybe can add on that one over there. It's just like Johnny. The reason I was doing flashback is because the hockey guy does it, and the people love it. So I was trying to say, okay, how I can get those kind of attraction, because if you have to do like different things and not always talking about Montreal. So that was the reason I was doing this here. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Joseph. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, everybody. I wish you an amazing, great night. I look forward to see you tomorrow morning at the Hockey Early Edition with, of course, the co-host, Michael DeVillano. Good night, everybody.
What if I open my soul? Here I stand by myself on my own. What if I lose all control and take a step out into the unknown? Oh, oh, oh.
Thank you, Joseph.
What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do.
Between you and me, I like it too. I just love it to do it.
You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? I need to open my eyes and get a touch of that reality. Don't want another surprise. I'd rather want you to just let me be. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me.
Thank you,
should I
Johnny.
let